They all heard the sound of gunshot and they thought that Liam pulled the trigger, but they came out of their thoughts when they heard Liam screaming in pain. Jungkook and all of them looked at Liam and saw his hand covered with gun was dropped on the floor. Jungkook, Kim and Liam looked at the direction from where they heard gunshot and all of them saw Jin standing at the entrance pointing his gun at Liam. Jungkook smiled and Mr. Kim took a breath of relief. Liam angrily looked at Jin and Jungkook. Liam was about to pick up the gun. Jungkook was fast enough to pick that gun, and that gun went far from Liam. Liam looked at Jungkook, and Jungkook punched him hard that he fell on floor. You are a fool who think high of himself, but in real life he belongs to hell. Saying that Jungkook kicked Liam on his stomach, who groaned in pain, and just then that Jin came inside with the guards, and whole arena was filled with the sound of gun and punching. A guard opened the eyes of Kim and Wine. Kim went towards his daughter. Wine, are you all right? Vine nodded and said, I'm fine, Dad. Vine looked towards Jungkook and saw him already looking at her. Vine gave him a small smile. She was already in pain but was trying hard to not let it show on her face. But that guy was fast enough to notice her eyes, which were filled with pain. Jungkook was about to come towards her, but then Liam picked up the gun and pointed on Jungkook's back, which got noticed by Vine. Vine screamed and Jungkook looked at the back and saw Liam. Jungkook was fast enough to hold Liam's hand and just like that, both got involved in a fight. Both Jungkook and Liam were fighting while having a rough conversation. Jin and his guard were almost done cleaning Liam's guard. Liam fell on the floor while catching his breath and Jungkook started fighting with those guards. Liam stood up and looked here and there. He saw his way all clean. He went towards Vine without making any noise and put hand on her mouth. Vine started wiggling in his grip, but he started dragging her outside. Vine tried to make any sound, but all went in vain because the arena was already filled with the noise of fighting, and all of them were so involved in the fight that they didn't knew that Liam was taking Vine away from there. Vine was looking at Jungkook, who was fighting. Liam was successful in dragging Vine outside that building. Out of nowhere, Vine kicked him in his stomach in an attempt to run, but Liam held her hand and dragged her inside the car. Liam also went inside the car, and soon they drove off from there. Jungkook and Jin looked at him and he said, "Boss, that Liam." Jungkook hold his collar and said, "Liam, what? Where is he and where is one?" "Boss, that Liam." He took one. Cold blood rushed inside Jungkook's body, giving him shiver. He was taking her somewhere inside the car. "I came here to tell you this." Jungkook picked up his gun and started running outside, but before that he said, "Take Kims out of there before Liam's more come here. I'm going after him. I can't leave her like that." Without listening to Jin, Jungkook ran out from there. Jin looked at Jungkook and then at Kims and asked them to come with him. When Jungkook came outside, he saw Liam's car leaving the place. Without thinking twice, he went inside his car and went after them. He was driving insanely like he was losing his mind. Well, why not? He had lost his family interest and now he was not ready to lose another one. Jungkook was chasing them, and on the other hand, Liam was driving fast, ignoring Vine for tantrum. Vine was trying a lot to get out of the car. She knew Jungkook was chasing them, and deep down she was okay, just with the thought that Jungkook was coming for her. Jungkook saw that Liam was taking Vine to pills. Liam and Jungkook both came on the top of hill. Liam went out of the car and dragged Vine with him while pointing gun on her forehead. Jungkook also came out of the car and went towards them. Liam, stop right there, Jiwon, or I won't take a single second to blow her mind. Jungkook, stop on his track. Jungkook, if you think that you can go from her alive, then you are wrong, Liam. Let Vine go and then we can talk. Liam tried to talk, but looks like Liam was no mood. Liam chuckled and said, "If I will die, then I will also take your love with me, Jiwon. You think that I will let you both go in peace?" Jungkook saw that Liam put his finger on the trigger. Jungkook had to thought something. Liam was taking a step back and was dragging Van with him. Jungkook was also taking slow steps towards him. Soon Liam stood up at the edge of the mountain. There was no way out of there. Jungkook, stop Liam. I told you you can go from here, but let her go. Jungkook knew Liam was insane and he knew Liam didn't care about his life. But he was all ready to win. You watch your family dying, right, Jian? Now it's time for you to say goodbye to your love. It will be fun. Liam was about to pull the trigger but got distracted when he saw Jin coming there in few guards along with Mr. Kim. "Liam, look who is here, the backstabber. It's great that today you will also witness your daughters." Both Jungkook and Vine were making an eye contact. On which she nodded, and in the blink of an eye, Vine bit his hand of Liam, which was on her forehead. Liam groaned in pain, and Vine took a chance and ran from there towards Jungkook. Jungkook saw Liam pointing his gun on Vine, and Jungkook ran towards Liam and pushed him off the hill edge along with himself. Vine turned around by listening to Jin scream, and there she saw both Liam and Jungkook falling down from the hill. Vine's eyes widened and along with Jin, ran towards the edge. She was running non-stop like she was all ready to fall, but before that Mr. Kim pulled her. Leave me, Jin Jungkook. Vine was crying continuously. Jin couldn't hold back. Tears made his way out of his eyes. Mr. Kim was also sad. His eyes were moist. Jin fell on his knees and whispered, Jungkook, what you have done. Vine was wiggling in the grip of Mr. Kim. Jungkook, where are you? Answer me. Why are you not saying anything? Don't leave me like that, Jungkook. Vine also fell on her knees. Jin was already in shock. There was no sign of him. Only the sound of crying was heard. Their eyes were searching him just to get a glimpse of him, but there was nothing. He left them all alone. Only one episode left. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos.